starting again, starting from scratch. Now, literally, when I mean starting from scratch, of course, I've had my brand for almost 7 years now, and it isn't exactly in the place of where I'd like it to be, funded by itself, doing its own thing. It is still requiring my own money. This is largely due to my little hiccup with manufacturing, I think a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. Just because it was really hard. I was stuck in a lease, paying at least £1,000 a month, which you've seen, selling things without actually thinking about it, if that makes sense. So I wasn't putting much thought and time into the collections or pieces I was dropping. It was more just drop just to make the money, which I feel like has affected my brand massively. So only recently I've got to a point of where I've stripped back a lot of the finances, got a smaller storage unit, and now I can manage the brand in the direction I'd like it to go, and putting that money more in terms to team of where I'd like things to grow. Within that time, I've had to find new manufacturers, and I'm still on the hunt for so many more manufacturers, just to ensure that they can do what I have been putting out, the quality of things I have been putting out. So yeah, like, this is definitely going to take some time in order to get the brand back to where I'd like it to be and consistently selling. This ain't gonna be an overnight thing. It'll definitely take me at least a good 6 to 12 months just to get it going again. And I completely understand that, and you know what, in a way I'm excited to kind of just get it going, to keep documenting the journey. And the way in which I'm going to do that is by putting out these videos to keep showing the process of me, my brand, my personal branding to the brand, everything about the brand, and just documenting and keep putting it out there with sick quality content. Now, so from where I'm at now, some of the things that I'm having to do is put together brand new tech packs. Obviously, working with a new manufacturer and approaching new manufacturers that need tech packs. So this isn't something that I used to heavily plan or go into, because normally with my suppliers they'd be local, so I'd kind of just be like, okay, cool, I like this, I like the shape of this, and we'd keep adjusting the pattern as we go along. Whereas now I kind of need to just measure up all my garments, get specific lengths, widths, sizes of the labels, sizes of the pocket, like literally everything, where normally I just have like a card pattern which will just be like, there you go, make that sort of thing. So it's kind of just getting it all, doing the nitty gritty of it, going through every individual piece. So that would be a hoodie, a jogger, a t-shirt, a jacket, trousers, and they all fit slightly differently. So finding out all measurements of each part of that trouser, that pocket, that zip, what type of zip, what sort of material, what colours, like, and literally just writing it all down so that it's on an actual CAD, that no matter what manufacturer I go to, I can be like, cool, let's run a sample and run with it like that. I did get some samples done, but they just went up to scratch, like did a wash test and so on them, and it just wasn't it, man. Like, they started shrinking and stuff. Back to square one again. Just trying to refine my tech packs to make sure that these communicate everything that it needs to communicate as best as possible to my supplier. You don't really want to send something across to them and it's just difficult to really work out in terms to what is going on. So just trying to make it as clear and concise as possible so that no matter who I go to, they know what I'm trying to communicate to them. Building the brand from zero, man. It's not going to be easy, I'll tell you that for free. Before I sign out, I've been watching, let me actually find his name, because I want to give credit to him. So I've been watching a lot of YouTube, and like, I really love YouTube because I feel like documenting your process is like so important, and I highly influence other people to just do it, because you never know how far down the line that content's going to be like very valuable to you. But also for myself, I do it more just for looking back at, to kind of be like, yo, like, I lost 15 grand to manufacturing, and now I'm in the process of building things back. I've stripped things back, got myself a team now. Now I've got some direction moving forward. Where will I be in the next 6 to 12 months? Them 6 to 12 months now go on, and I'm like, bro, like that time I literally felt like quitting, and you know what? I've found the energy just to keep going, and I think that's what's important with documenting, is that I want to be able to watch these things back and be like, raw, like Trey, you've come far, man. I think his name's Jay Hewitt, if I'm saying that right. Sorry, bro, if you ever see this. He'll calculate his metrics of like where he's at with his businesses or his following count. It's just like a little update. So I feel like it's something I might want to do. No, which I am going to do. He starts off with YouTube subs. So I currently have 659 YouTube subs. Personal Instagram following, I have 2,929. On my brand account, 7,130. Bear in mind, I haven't been posting at all on these. So I think when I do start posting, you know what happens with the algorithm. Sometimes your followers will kind of die down and then can start growing, or do you know what I mean? When you're stepping into like a new niche and stuff, like a different direction to where you kind of want things, some people can fall off, some people can stay on. For me, I don't really care, man. I think as long as I'm staying true to my vision, that's just what's most important. And just making sure that the numbers really don't affect me that crazy, but I still want to document those numbers, do you know what I mean? So just making sure that I see the real purpose and vision for these numbers, if that makes some sort of sense. You guys know what I'm trying to say. TikTok, I've got 24.6k followers, which is alright. It's actually gone down a bit, but that's okay. The brand TikTok, I've got 2,074, which I actually haven't posted on. The last time I posted on there was the 10th of December 23. So yeah, YouTube's gonna be a big place of where I think I'll start building a brand new community of people that haven't seen me before, and hopefully I can pull everyone from there to the socials, because I think for myself, you're winning if you can get a good 50 to 100 people that lock in with you guaranteed each time. And I think that's the main purpose of what you should be doing, do you know what I mean? Definitely going to start pushing my metrics, say every Sunday. Let me write that down to make sure I'm doing it. Everything's ideal in it, but as they say, you can be working hard for 10 years and you get that 1 year where you look like an overnight success. And I understand those things. Like, I work for myself, this is my own little project, and I still get to push it in a way in which I'd like it to be. Okay, cool, it's gonna require a lot of my own money to just do things. It's gonna require a lot more effort now to really pull back the community, pull back people, to get it into the right place, do you know what I mean? And I think it's just about how bad you want it, bro, do you know what I mean? I've got a lot of good going for me on the videography side of things, but I know I do definitely deep down in my heart have a passion for the brand stuff. It's just that it hasn't gone as smoothly as I've liked it to be, which is okay. Like, and I'm in a position to now finally start growing towards that. So yeah, starting again, man. Thanks for locking in. We'll have more content coming out soon. Big love, man. Make sure to sub. I've got more stuff on the way.